Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
And a whole neighbor, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don with you on your Friday morning. Time now for your primetime forecast. Coming up in this morning's forecast, there are rumors of snow. We'll try to tell you what we think's going to happen. Plus, we'll let you know when all of this rain and coldness is going to come to an end. I mean, it's not cold right now, but it is going to turn cold this weekend. We'll tell you all about it coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast for Friday, February 10, 2023. From the Alpha Weather Center, Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent who offers commercial insurance. For those of you that didn't know, not only can he take care of your home, your automobile, but he can also take care of your business insurance. So get in touch with Jamie today. Find out just how much money he can save you. Doesn't cost you a dime to find out how much money Jamie can put back in your pocket. Contact him today by scanning that QR code on the screen or click the link at the top of this video or give him a call at 256-831-7770. Don't forget to go over to YouTube and subscribe and click that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. Doesn't cost you a dime to subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather over on the YouTube. All right, so thunderstorm forecast for today, not an issue across East Alabama and West Georgia. We have a few heavier showers out there this morning, but no thunder. Any thunder today should be confined to middle and South Georgia, southeast Alabama, and maybe even a marginal risk of severe weather down in southern Georgia and northern Florida as we go throughout the day. Now, tomorrow, things start to get a little bit interesting across the southeastern United States. Maybe some severe weather down in Florida and extreme southeastern Georgia. A few rumbles of thunder possible from about Atlanta south and again down in southeast Alabama, but no severe weather anticipated on your Saturday. We do get a cut-off upper-level low that will move across the southeastern United States on Saturday night into Sunday morning. And here comes the big question mark. This is going to be, at best, a very difficult weather forecast for the southeastern United States. I was just reading some information from some of the forecasters from the National Weather Service, both in Birmingham and in Atlanta, and they are all just scratching their head this morning. Folks, here's the deal. It is not supposed to snow in the southeastern United States. Alabama and Georgia is at such a low latitude. Snow, frozen precipitation is just not normal for the southeastern United States. Cold is normal, precipitation is normal, but having them both in play at the same time is just not a normal weather pattern for the southeastern United States. So our forecasters have kind of a difficult time getting a handle on this. Even forecasters from the north would have a hard time getting a handle on specific setups in the southeastern United States because things have to be just perfect to get a snow across the southeastern United States. But here's the deal. We have a multitude of things that will be in play late Saturday night into Sunday morning that could that could make our weather forecast go either way. It's going to be kind of like riding on a seesaw. It's going to be going up and down, and we don't know exactly what's going to happen. I'll just be brutally honest with you. But there is at least that possibility that we could see a mixture of rain and snow. We're talking after midnight Saturday night toward daybreak Sunday morning across East Alabama and West Georgia. Now, the further north you go, north of the I-20 corridor, the better the chances will be of seeing some frozen precipitation. Now, here's the Here's the caveat in all of this. This will be a cutoff upper level low, it's a cold core low. And oftentimes, these type storm systems bring their own environment with them. In other words, our temperature may be well above freezing, and then when the low moves over your area, the temperature may drop into the mid-30s. And if the precipitation is heavy enough, you could see a couple of hours of very heavy snowfall. Rain and snow, or maybe potentially even all snow for a couple of hours, and it could potentially look like a blizzard going on outside. But here's the problem. The surface temperatures will be well above freezing. I mean, we're probably talking around 35 to 36 degrees, maybe a degree or two cooler or a degree or two warmer, with heavy snow falling, heavy wet flakes out there. But it will be melting almost as soon as it hits the ground, unless the snow rate gets heavy enough for it to temporarily accumulate on the grassy areas, your rooftops and the trees, that sort of thing. And then just as soon as that low passes your area, a couple of 2 or 3 hours, temperature comes back up, snow subsides, and what's left on the ground melts almost immediately. So it could potentially be a quick burst of winter weather, and then a couple of 2 or 3 hours later, it's all gone. That is certainly one possibility toward daybreak on Sunday morning. The more likely scenario here across East Alabama and West Georgia will be a mixture of rain and snow, maybe even a little sleet mixed in with it from time to time, with no travel issues whatsoever. North of the I-20 corridor, up here in northeast Georgia at elevations above 1,500 feet, this entire scenario is more likely to play out. But again, I got to tell you, the forecast is going to be going back and forth throughout today and probably most of the day tomorrow, and we may not even have a decent handle on what's going to happen until the thing starts happening. That's just one of these particular type setups that is just almost impossible to forecast exactly what's going to happen. But just know, this is not going to be a snowman building snow. The ground surface temperature is just going to be too warm, but it certainly could be something pretty to look at for a couple of 2 or 3 hours, and then it's out of here. Don't anticipate this being a major deal where we're going to have travel problems or anything like that, and it's certainly not going to hang around long. By noon on Sunday, we will be probably close to 40 degrees or warmer. So anything that does fall early Sunday morning will be gone real quick. Could just be kind of something fun to look at, and then it's out of here. So just know that all of that is a possibility on Sunday morning, and we'll do our best to keep you updated. Of course, we'll go live here once we get closer to that event, if we feel like it's going to be something worthy of discussion here on Dr. Don's Weather. All right, so here we go with the current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company this morning. 51 degrees outside. The high yesterday was 66. We currently have cloudy skies. There are a few rain showers in the area. Wind out of the west-southwest at 1, gusting to 4. Humidity is 98%. The barometric pressure, 30.16. Just a trace of rain over the past 24 hours. Most locations not picking up a whole lot out of that last event. However, that rain shower that we had yesterday, or I should say the system that caused all of that, has stalled out across southeast Alabama and is now slowly working its way back to the north, so you certainly could see a shower this morning. Sunrise at 6:28, sunsets this evening at 5:23. Don't forget to stick your head in the door at M.L. Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke and Randolph Farmers Co-op up in Wedowee to pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey and tell them Dr. Don sent you. So today we're headed for 58 this afternoon in Roanoke, a mostly cloudy day with a scattered shower from time to time. 58 in Ashland, Lineville 58, Wedowee goes to 58, as well as Woodland, Ranburne, Carrollton will top out at 57, Franklin goes to 58, and LaGrange will hit 59 degrees this afternoon. Here's the 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent, will give you a 50% chance of rain today. 58 will be your high, down to 43 this evening with a 30% chance of rain. On Saturday, here comes that upper level low, and it will bring us a 90% chance of rain in the afternoon. I think most of Saturday morning will just be cloudy, and then those showers will start to increase from the west after about 3 p.m. on Saturday Saturday afternoon. We'll give you a high temperature of about 50 degrees on Saturday. And then we're just looking at a cold rain for most of the night on Saturday night. As we approach sunrise on Sunday morning, if we can get enough cold air in place, we could see rain begin to mix with snow and or sleet. And there is that chance that for a couple of 2 or 3 hours toward daybreak Sunday morning, the snowfall rate could be heavy enough to cause some light accumulation on grassy areas, your rooftops, and the trees. But again, like I just said, as soon as that low pressure system moves away from the area, temperatures will start coming back up, and any snow that does manage to accumulate will melt quickly. Roadways, I don't see an issue at all here because, the pavement holds on to that daytime heating. And our temperatures just aren't going to get cold enough. Now, this may be one of those cases where we have heavy, wet snow falling, and it's only 35 degrees outside. That certainly can happen. It actually can start happening at 38, and that's one of the equations in all of this that is going to be most likely to occur. So if you look outside and it's raining and it's 40 degrees and you're going, it's not going to happen. All it's going to take is a temperature drop of a degree or two, and you may start having snow outside. So don't be surprised when you get up Sunday morning if it looks like a winter wonderland outside as far as the snow rate is concerned. But as soon as that moves on away to the northeast, away from you, the temperature is going to come back up, and anything that does fall will melt quickly. So I'm saying by about 9-10 a.m. Sunday morning, all precipitation is gone. And we go back to a mostly cloudy day. 49 will be the high on Sunday. So you can see there that, the coldest we think it could possibly get on Saturday night will be 34. And then we get up into near 50 on Sunday. So anything that does fall, just not going to stick around. So 34, your overnight low on Sunday night. Then on Monday, back to sunny skies, 61. The big warm-up continues. On Tuesday, partly sunny, 64. Here comes another rain system on Tuesday night into Wednesday. Maybe some thunder out there on Wednesday. We'll have to watch that as the temperature gets awfully close to that 70-degree mark. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning. There's that stalled out front that came through yesterday. It is backing up just a bit this morning, and we have some showers breaking out from down there around just southwest of Montgomery, right up the I-85 corridor, actually. So we have a few showers in southern Tallapoosa County, up into central and eastern Chambers, over into portions of Troup County, Meriwether, and just south of Atlanta this morning. All of that moving off to the northeast, and the entire line is slowly migrating to the north. So some of you could certainly see a passing shower or two this morning. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. Be sure and head over there and click on that donate button to help support us here on Dr. Don's Weather. If you own a business and would like to become a partner with us, we'd love to have you. We have several slots open, and we need you. All you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started by the time we do our very next weather forecast. Also, don't forget you get my daily weather forecast on God's Country, 90.9 FM, and the classic 89.7 East Alabama's classic rock giant. I'll have the latest on the possibility of a snowflake or two first thing tomorrow morning. Hope you'll make your plans to join me right here on Dr. Don's Weather.